Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. You guys can see good or not. Hi guys, it's Nancy here with Pretty NLC Designs, and this is an amazing event we're doing today. Welcome to the Vintage Valentines event. Hi Janice, how are you? Hey Jennifer, how are you? Thank you for sharing me out. I'm glad. I'm also posting this on my YouTube channel as well. So yeah, and I really wasn't sure. Good morning, Donna. I really wasn't sure what I wanted to make. Thank you for sprinkling. So I normally work with resin and just a little bit of I do a little mixture of stuff like that. Good morning, Elizabeth. So I am going to but first of all, I'm going to show y'all some ornaments that I made. Good morning, Posh Pines Designs, and that I made in another group. It's I'm a coach in Whimsy and Wonder. But I'm going to go with this. Let me do the announcement first, guys, because this is very important for this page and this group. You guys, this is a 2-day event. We have over 32 creators. And thank you to the Crafting Network, Jennifer there, or Jen, and then the Crafters Hive and Crafter Creators Community. So this event is going live in all 3 of those pages, and those 3 amazing pages, beautiful ladies to work with. So if you guys are just on one, hey, try and go follow all 3 of them. There's so many different creators on both, but they work together to give us all an opportunity so you guys can see us. We have a sponsor for this event, a very big sponsor. Okay, guys, and there is a link on the form. I put it on the description for you guys to sign up for a giveaway, guys, a giveaway. So the sponsor for this event is Serenity Fair Washi Tape. You can fill out the form to be entered for a drawing and a gift certificate of $50. 2 viewers, we're going to receive this. So this is, they'll do the results, I believe, after both of us, like all day today and all day tomorrow. So there'll be one, I believe there'll be one winner today, one winner tomorrow. So you guys, and if you guys haven't seen her washi tapes, I went over and checked them out. They're beautiful, beautiful. I can't wait. I want to order some myself. So there's an entry form, and don't forget to join the groups, the Crafting Network, the Crafters Hive, and the CC Crafty Creators Community. Okay, guys? And yeah, I am so excited to be this. It's so cool. I don't think, I might not have been in the event where she had the other sponsors, but this is really cool. Yeah, what fun, right? So I'm going to show y'all, first of all, some ornaments that I made with resin, and I actually poured some resin-crete. I am using Zuri molds. We're going to paint maybe one of them. And then I hit up my, I did my daughter's wedding years and years ago, but I kept everything from that I made. She had a Great Gatsby wedding. And so I have the plumes, and I wanted to make some picks with it for my Valentine's Day tree and for my wreath that I'm going to be making hopefully next week. But these ones were made out of resin, and they're just 2 different designs here, or 2 different colors. And I'm going to show you guys the Zuri molds that I'm using. I did resin-crete this time. If you're not familiar with that, that is the powder. It's like a porcelain, and you use just the powder and water. These were actually made with 2-part epoxy and colored with mica powders. Okay. So let's see. Oh, and this is one of the other designs. So when I do with the resin, and like I'm a coach in the Whimsy and Wonder resin group. And so if you guys want to check out more on that, that would be awesome. We would love to have you guys over there. There's 6 coaches in that group. But I made these ones with resin. I used mica powder. If you want to learn a little bit more about that, we have other designers as well in there, other coaches that treat completely different courses. So I poured this 2-part epoxy. Could take up as 24 hours to cure. You could use UV resin if you guys are familiar with that. And that's just, you make sure you use the light and it's quicker. Okay. Resin-crete takes 30 minutes to cure. So it's just a powder and water. And oh, this one broke. I knew it was going to break because it's a very sensitive mold. But we can glue that back together. So that one broke. But let's see if I can get these ones out. Sometimes with resin-crete, you have to do it a little bit longer to let it cure because it's a porous substance. And I'm going to seal it. So I just want to show y'all. Okay. I was kind of wondering if I poured this one in a double batch, so I kind of thought that one would break. But it's kind of like, it feels like porcelain. It's not as heavy as the plaster of Paris. And you would just take a nail file and you could just file the edges off here, or you would use a Dremel tool. I don't know if people hate that sound, sorry about that. But it's really like, they're so lightweight. You can even pull some of it off with your fingers. This is how, now these are delicate. They're going to be like your glass ornaments. You're going to want to pack these up and take care of these ones really good. The resin's a little bit stronger. But of course, you know, that takes 24 hours to cure. Or if you have a heater, you could do it in 4 hours. So, yes, Janice, these are like glass. They toughen up. Excuse me. They do toughen up a little bit or get stronger the longer you leave them. So normally, I would leave them for, these are exactly 30 minutes. Guys, I just poured these. Like this one right here, it already broke, but you can, it's fixable. It's fixable. But see, it's very delicate, so I would have to come in and use my little Dremel tool and sand it. But you can, and how to glue these back, you know, you could just put epoxy or even a little bit more of the resin-crete, make a little paste of it and put it here, attach this, and it's like glue. So, but yes, they are delicate. It's like, it feels like a china cup, cold porcelain. So I'll fix that one later. But it picks up all the detail in the molds. You see there's some little colorants here because I had that on my mold. My mold wasn't clean when I poured it. But you seal them and paint them. And this is a Zuri mold. These are more Zuri molds. So let's see if I can pull these out without breaking them. Okay. So guys, what an amazing lineup today, huh? And tomorrow, holy cow. Okay. See, I had a little bit of mica powder in here, so it pulled up some of my mica powder. And you can paint these once you seal them. I'm going to seal it. But, and then I'm going to paint it with just like alcohol inks. You can use that. You can use acrylic paints. You can just put some gold leafing on them. Like this one right here, I'm pretty sure it's going to break right here. See, I just broke it when I bent it. But it's still, and this one has to be sanded down just because I over poured it. But you put just like a flat back bezel, and I will show y'all what that is. Let me see, is this an important piece? Oh no, they didn't break. That was part of the outside of the mold. Huh. That was my overpour. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Crazy Mom Creations. Okay, so let's see here. Here's the Zuri molds. I'm going to pop this one out. And this one is just like a little canister with marshmallows and the roses around it. And then I have another one. Now this one I'm scared of. I'm scared of this one with the Resinecrete. Hey Stacy, good morning. It's Resinecrete. So this is where I'm nervous because this is a very detailed one, but it's been sitting for a while. So hopefully that one doesn't break. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one out. Again, if I were to use 2-part epoxy, it wouldn't break. It would be a lot stronger. So here's the heart one. And let's see if this one works, guys. Let's see here. Kind of want to, oh, it broke. Dang it, it broke. Again, I would do this one most likely with just my resin, but it was a key, and I will have to glue that back. Good morning, loving your home space. So the way to fix this, guys, like I said, is that you can either make a little bit more Resinecrete, it's the powder, and powder and water, and put it in here, and then just attach it, and it will glue it. You can use B7000, you can use E6000, you can use any kind of other glue. Even Elmer's glue would hold it, and then just let it dry. Another option is you could put some UV resin back here and put it like this, and it would hold it in place as well. So there's tons of ways to fix these if they crack on you. But again, they are like porcelain. And so the finer detailed ones need to sit for a little bit longer before you take them out of your boxes, your mold. So I did all of these as well in resin at one point, and these ones are just the Resinecrete ones. I personally feel more comfortable shipping the resin ones versus the Resinecrete. The Resinecrete are going to be mine, just because they're so dainty. You can though. This one I did not pour all of it in. I ran out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with some UV, some epoxy, and just strengthen the backing on that one. Okay, guys. So I'm going to show y'all how I seal them. Oh, my dog is moving around. Next, Betty. Go back up there. Sorry, guys. I have my 17-year-old Dotson is in here, and he's on drugs, and he's kind of a little groggy. So he's like falling off of his bed. Okay. So hello, TNT Back Creations. So I'm going to seal a couple of them really fast, and then I'm going to move on to making the like a pick for either a wreath or your tree, and to kind of go with my theme here, or vintage. And then we can also, again, let me show y'all some of these, how I've done these with UV with regular resin. Okay. Now, like this feels like it's kind of plasticky. Now what? So they're very different in style. I feel like these are a little bit more durable. I feel like these you can paint a little bit more intricately. So I'm going to seal it. You have to use a gloss sealer on these, or yes, you seal before you paint, because it's a porous substance. So, and if anybody got any kits from me, I usually seal all this stuff before I do anything. Okay. I'm going to go with this one because I like her. I'm just going to seal one of them. And that's all you're doing. You're just putting a little bit of this sealer on it. It's going to help so that so it doesn't just soak up all of your paints. And it's very, 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 very quick and very easy to do. You can use this with a brush, but I don't know why I picked up a sponge. Oh, you're welcome, Janice. Now you can ship these. I mean, they're going to strengthen up. It's kind of like taking a cookie fresh out of the oven. You know, you got to let it form. So I'm just going to seal this up. I'm going to seal 2 really fast, and then I want to play with the picks. Okay, guys? I haven't made a pick in forever, and I'm kind of, I'm kind of thrown off on vintage. I know there's vintage, there's primitive, there's so many different types, and then there's glam, and I'm more of the glam one. And like I said, I had all these ostrich plumes from my daughter's Great Gatsby wedding that I did, and let's do this one. So I wanted to use them. Sorry if the table's shaking. That's me moving my camera is attached to the table. Okay. So we're going to just let those dry, and I can dry them with, do this big one too. I really like this one. Now the resin one, and when I did these in resin, I actually taught them, like I said, in the Whimsy and Wonder group, and it's a paid tutorial, paid group. It's like $11 a month. You got 6 coaches. We have tons of events. We have a free event coming up as well in February. So you don't have to join if you want to just check us out. I love I'm going to say I love the Zuri molds. And if you're interested in those, I'm not affiliated with them or anything like that. I just love them. Okay. They are, and it's ZURI -ink.com. You can also find them on Etsy. And they are beautiful, intricate molds. All right, guys, let me clean off my table here. So let's move all of these little guys over here out of the way, and I'm going to leave my ones that I cleaned up over there. Okay, guys, so I've got a crazy thing here. I was channel surfing, and you guys have probably already all done this. Let me get my glue gun going. I've never done them. So we're going to learn it together if you've never done it. But I want to paint one of those ornaments too, so I'm just going to do one of these picks just to see if I can figure it out how to show you guys. I love to do that. I get excited, and I start I go down that rabbit hole. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Jane Ann. Good morning, ladies. These are my 2 besties. Guys, I'm going to try the flowers. So, okay, I had this. Let me show y'all, guys. Big old roll of cheesecloth. And I went on the rabbit hole last night of YouTube because I was like, ooh, what else can I make? So I'm going to make some picks, but I'm going to make this flower first. So I just cut it up in squares. You're supposed to like fray it and everything, but this stuff already frays as it is. And so getting this glue gun hot. Let's put these over here. And I have some brooches and stuff like that. So I guess my vintage is more of a little bit of a glam vintage. What it's going to be, because I've got brooches. Let's show you guys the brooches. So I have brooches. I did my daughter's wedding with, she had white roses and the brooches all in her bouquet. And so I have all this stuff left over from her. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking a couple of these, and it was double. Oh, I need just 2. That one had 4. Oh, anyway, so you take 2, and we're just going to kind of, it's a square, semi-square for me. And then I'm just going to fold them over just so it looks kind of like that. But we're going to kind of glue them around. Like I said, you guys have probably all done this. I've never done them. So you get to learn with me, which is I am also on YouTube right now. So I guess I need to see if there's any comments. So if anybody's live on YouTube, I apologize. I will come back and check out the comments after this video is done. I completely forgot that I was also on YouTube right now. Okay. Let's see. Are you hot yet? Let's just see. It's a little hot. I need to put another. So I'm just doing one side right there. Okay. Let me get this on here. So all I'm doing right now is putting, you guys probably already know this trick, but you just put a little bit glue on there, and then you attach it to your glue stick so that you're not sitting there like it's falling out all the time, because mine does. Okay, so then we're going to go with this one. We're going to go here. Oops. It's really just kind of making a messy thing. Oh my gosh, don't put your fingers in it like I just did. All right, let me put some more glue in there. So I'm just taking the big ones, and I'm going to put them on the, I need that, I know I have little, I'm going to use a metal. I'm going to use one of these because my fingers are sticking to the glue this morning. So I'm trying to hurry so that way we can make sure I have time to paint one of those ornaments with you guys, okay? So all I'm doing is, like I said, probably not making it as great as some of you would do, but for those of you that have made these, since I have never made these. So actually I'm just like folding them up and just angling it so that it looks like it would be a flower, I guess. I don't know. I'm just folding them in half, and I'm winging it, guys. I'm a very big winging it on my crafting journey. I wing everything. So and magically stuff comes out okay. Magically it comes out okay. People buy it, so guess they must like it. Either that or they're like, oh my gosh, we got to buy this because this lady doesn't know what the heck she's doing. Again, I'm just folding. I'm just making a little fold. Oh, I need to put some glue in there. Okay. Okay, So I put it on a piece of felt, guys. Okay, so far this is what I got. I'm going to do these other ones really, really fast, I hope. I cut them into 3 different sizes of squares. So let's just do a couple of layers of this one, and then we'll put a brooch in there, and then I will get working on that pick. And sorry about my voice. I feel like it's so here's the key, guys. You want to make it go like this. Okay. And then we're just going to put it here. I got this stick out. I'm not even using it. Not even using it. So for those of you guys on YouTube, I'm going to, this is a Facebook event. There is a, I would love it if you came over and followed the creators and signed up to follow the crafting network, the Crafters Hive, and good morning, Ramona, and the CCC creative. Let me make sure I say that one correct because I always get tongue-tied on that one. So I'm going to make sure I say that one, the Crafty Creators Community. And guys, look at the description. There is a sponsor for this, and her washi tapes are amazing. She's going to pick 2 people. You're going to get, it's a $50 gift certificate to shop on her page. There is a form that you need to go fill out. The link is in my description, guys. And thank you for Jen for making this. She is the Crafting Network creator. You can become a premier presenter with her as well as the Crafting Hive. I'm not sure about creating crafters community, but she does have memberships where you can become a premier presenter, and they help you out business wise and just to help you get seen, and if you have any kind of questions at all for our new businesses that are starting up. Okay, my dog, he's so doped up right now. He just kind of fell out of the bed and he's laying on the glass mat, which is probably not that comfortable for him. Sorry, guy. All right, guys. So let's see here. So I want to brush this up, make it look a little bit more golden blingy. That makes, is that even a word? Gold and blingy? I don't know, but so I'm just taking the fabric. Again, this is just cheesecloth. Ow, that one was kind of hot. I'm just going to stick it in here. So it's kind of like a shabby chic, kind of. But I think shabby chic goes perfect with Valentine's Day. Who remembers when shabby chic very first came out? I remember Target had this one section of shabby chic, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want that so bad. I like shabby chic, but at the same time, I like quirky and weird, and kind of like, when I say quirky and weird, it's gonna be quirky, weird, make me laugh out loud, and just to me, that's kind of fun. I'm not gothic or anything like that, but I do love Halloween the best. I don't know what I just did with this one. Oh well. So we have a lot of, I love little, I mean, I'm not into, I just like voodoo dolls. I think they're cute. So, but look, guys, so I made this. Isn't that pretty? It's just a flower. It's so cool. That's just so cool, right? I'm going to get some of these out. And let's see, did I already? Now these are brooches, like I said, I've had for years. When I made the bouquet, I put wire in here, and then I had a drill, and I spun it to spin the wires tighter, so that way I could put that in the middle. This one I'm just going to put right here. Make it a little glammy, a glam style. I'm just gluing it. Hopefully this will stay. I don't know. I think it should since it's fabric. But we're going to shove that in the middle there. Okay. Now you got your flower kind of all around it, right? The flower brooches, so yes, they are, Michelle. Yes, they are. Thanks, Janie Ann. Thank you, TNT Backroom. But it's literally, I just, because well, I did a baby shower for my daughter-in-law and Halloween, and so we made the ghost and stuff. So I bought the big thing of cheesecloth, and then I was like, oh, what else am I going to do with this cheesecloth? And then I saw the video. I went, like I said, I saw it on YouTube, and I was like, I got to do it. I got to do it. So let's see here. I'm going to move the rest over there. But what I want to do is I kind of want to touch her up a little bit. I know that might sound weird, but I want like a little bit of a gold around it. So I'm going to grab a paintbrush. Let's see here. I just want a paintbrush. Should I bring my gold in? Well, I got this gold. Treasure gold. I don't know if it's the one I want. We'll see. We will see. Let's see here. I got a little cup. I'm a gold kind of girl. So, but I want to water this down a little, guys, okay? I don't want it that much. Okay. I want it to be watery. And you guys are going to see my big jug of water. I use distilled water in everything that I create craft with. So, and I just really need a little bit of it. I don't want that gold everywhere. So let's see, paper, a napkin. I'm going to use, since I'm using a pipette, guys, because I don't need a lot. Just need a couple of, see if I made it or not. May have to put more paint in there. I know it's kind of silly, but usually I have a thing of water on my table, and I use distilled water in on my when I craft. Usually, if I make slime with the grandbabies, and then also I make pretty pyro paint. It's a paint that's for wood burning, so I make that as well. And this is just I want a little bit more gold in that. It's a little bit not gold enough for me. So it's like an antique gold, which is really pretty though. Okay. Need a little bit of a shimmer. So what I want to do is, but I'm going to try it on one of these pieces first before I ruin my flower. Okay, so I just kind of want to give it just a little shimmer to the edges. And let's see, do I like that? It's not the right gold, so maybe I'm not going to do that one. Let's see, what do I have any more gold in here? I did bring my my mica powders in here, so let's find a mica powder, gold mica powder. Okay. All right, there's a gold mica powder. Let's do that. And I actually bought some gum Arabic in here, guys. So this is to help you make your own little paints. Okay. We're going to do that really quick. So use just a tiny bit of this, just a tiny bit, because I'm not making a bunch. And then you're going to use like 3 or 4 times of this. Okay. So since that was just a tiny bit, I'm eyeballing it, guys. I'm going to go that much and that much. Okay. I'm going to need a little bit of water. I don't like this one. I'm throwing that one away. And guys, I love to experiment. I love to try to figure out, oh, how do I make this? How do I do this? So let's see here. So majority of the time I am making stuff up. Okay, this is a pretty gold right here, guys. This is a pretty gold. And all that stuff that I use, the gum Arabic, this just helps you make your own. It's like it's a binder, so it just helps you make your own transparent colors. Use it with Pearl X or mica powders and stuff. So it just helps it to bind it. Okay, see now I like that. I want that on the edges of my flower, just because I'm a gold girl. Okay, but I'm gonna put a little bit more water in it. I still think it's a little bit too much. Yeah, I am. I am a mad scientist. To me, that's the fun part of coming in here. You're not thinking about anything else. You are just, ooh, what can I make? Ooh, what's it going to look like when it's done? Yeah. And see, I can even use this on my ornament. So I just want a little bit of gold. So I'm just kind of touching it up, just kind of running my brush, kind of running the brush around here on the edges. Just kind of giving it a little bit. You could use your finger, kind of just dry brushing it on. So you get all those mica powders and you want to get them to actually make them stick, use that binder. That binder stuff is amazing. So, okay. You guys can't see that I'm really doing anything really, but I promise. It's just giving it a little bit of shine. And I think I'm going to put this on some of my feathers. Okay. I think it'll be pretty on the feathers. All right, guys, I'm going to have to stop for just 1 second because I have to get Max off the floor. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's just got the touches of gold and it just makes it look so much prettier. You see, it just, you're just taking your brush in here and letting it get on the edges. It actually, to me, just made it pop. Let me grab my dog. Here, Max, come here, baby. Come on, let's go back over there. Go back on the, there you go. There you go. You got it right there. You're good. Sorry, he's on drugs. It's gum Arabic. It's made by Jacquard Gum Arabic. Okay, so I got this guy put aside. Isn't he cute? I mean, this is fun to sit right here, right? How cute is that? That's awesome. So then I got my my flowers. I'm going to do the same thing here. I mean, my flowers, my plumes. I just want to do some of the edges, right? So on here, though, I'm going to kind of do this. Get some edges done. Kind of brush these up just a little bit more. Now you don't see, I'm working on the glass mat too, guys, okay? I'm going to get the little dryer out and dry them up. Okay. Actually, let me clean this off. Okay. You see it's got a little bit of gold on the edges. Oh, that would be, wouldn't it? On a jean jacket. Okay. Let me see if I can grab a different one if you guys can see. I don't know if you can really see it. It does have just a little bit of shimmer. Let's put a little bit more on there, guys, okay? There we go. Get a little bit more into the flowers. I'm not doing all of them. I'm just going to do a couple of these like this. And these are real ostrich plumes. Before I knew what buying wholesale was, we purchased these, and oh my gosh. I just had to say, my daughter had a choice. I could either do her wedding or I could pay for her, do her wedding or pay for her honeymoon. And she said, Mom, let's do my wedding. So, I mean, all the centerpieces and the bridesmaid stuff and just... Okay. Trying to look at the time I have. Okay. So I'm going to get a couple of these out. Actually, I need my glue gun because there was something else I wanted to show y'all. Okay. I got, this is 18 gauge wire. Okay, guys, let me pick. 18 gauge, and it is, I don't know how long it is, but I have 18 gauge and then I have white. Okay. So what I wanted to do, I cut up this bling, this row right here. I just cut it up. I'm going to use my hot glue gun right down the middle here. Well, actually, I need to fold it in half. I think this is like 20 inches. Guys, so I'm going to fold it in half. I must have hit something on my screen. There we go. So I'm going to fold this in half. And then that way I know where the half mark is, right? So let's fold it in half. Let's get it right up here. And just use our glue gun. Put my wire here. Okay. I'm just making some picks, guys. Could have gone fast because I'm looking at the time now and I'm like, oh no, I want to finish something. Okay. Like, I want to finish. I want to finish. I'll at least finish the pick, guys. At least finish the pick. So then I'm just going to come back here. I'm going to take some more glue. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Let's do it up here. Fold this over so that it matches the other side. Now, I remember those things being so popular, those big rolls of these gem things. So I'm pretty sure a lot of us that do the bling or love the bling have these in your stores or in your craft rooms. And you guys can make your picks, right? So I'm trying to think if I have anything that I can wrap this around small enough. Well, I guess I'm just going to do this. I should do this. I need a stick. Here we go. I'm just going to use a bottle. No, that's not going to work. All right, Nancy. I didn't think about this part, guys. I literally did not think about this part. Uh-oh. Well, yeah. All right. I did not think about this part. So I'm just going to bend my wire around here like this. I might have to go back and glue some of it, but okay. I'm just bending it because I want it to swirl. I'm going to take it out, and then I have to glue this part back, but that's okay. Let's do that right now. And there we go. Glue stick. Yeah, glue stick. Thanks. I didn't have a fat one in here, but thank you. That would work perfectly. I'll have to come back and fix it. But look, you have a bling. You can make your own bling thing. And so then I'm going to take these. I'm going to take a couple of these guys right here. Okay. I don't like this one, but I'll fix them later. I just want to show y'all what I'm doing. So I have the gold one right in here somewhere, in here. And then I'm going to put this one on a stick as well. And so I just made myself a blingy. Thanks, Stacy. I didn't think about the glue stick. Actually, I don't even have the big fat glue stick in here. Paintbrush. Thanks, Michelle. You guys, why didn't I see y'all tell me that? So I'm going to do this, but we're going to glue something to that really fast. You guys, why didn't I think of that? I didn't think of those. All right, I got some white ones here. And I want to put this one here. Okay, guys? So I'm going to put you there. I have another piece of felt that I'm going to put over it just to protect the backing, make sure it's in there. Okay. And then this guy, I'm going to put him on a stick like this. Can I fit him in there? Actually, I can fit him in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue like right there. And then I'm going to shove this in there like this. Okay. That's more glue. Like there. Then I have another white one. So then we're going to have this one, and this one, and this one. But I need more of these, right? I need more of these. All right, higher up anyway. Actually, I think I'm just going to tape them in. There's the one with the gold. Here's another one. I think I want them to kind of plume out, you know, like there we go. So what you would do is you're just going to come in here and you're going to stagger these like this. I will add some more of these. I don't like this right now, but I'm going to bring it back in later. Okay. Yeah, it is. And it's kind of like, I didn't even think about that part. Why did I think about that? Where's my gold? There we go. So I'm going to do for these ones right now because I don't like my, I need to fix that other one. And you're just going to get your tape. We can add this to him later. Okay. go. I'm leaving it kind of long right now just because I don't know how I want it yet exactly. So I will just tear it off in a few minutes. Okay, guys. So, and then you can rearrange your feathers like you want. And but I think this would be really pretty, like in your I'm doing it crookedly, but in your Valentine's Day tree or a wreath. Now I'm going to come back to here to this, and I'm going to do this one. Guys, I'm just going to use the same paint that I used a while ago, my powder paint. And I'm just going to come back like this. You're basically just rubbing it in there. You can use your fingers. And then I also have some, this is a bronze acrylic paint. It's an alcohol paint. So I'm just going to drizzle it on here just because I want it darker. And then it's kind of like a bronze gold. I'm going to go back over it with that gold. We got 8 minutes. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. I just snapped it in half. I guess I'm going to be gluing it. I just snapped him in half whenever I was doing that. Ah, that's okay. Let's do another one really fast where I won't snap it in half. I promise I won't snap this one in half. I can't believe I did that. All right. I was thinking I was working with my resin, and the resin doesn't do that. So, good. And forgive me. Sorry about that. I apologize for that, Jen. Jen and Liza, I apologize for that. I meant to say shoot. Sorry. I hope I don't get banned. Okay, so here's the gold. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I really appreciate it. Guys, look how pretty that looks. That just looks so pretty. And when I'm talking about the back, the bezels that you would attach to them, let me show you what they are. These are the bezels, the flat back that you would attach to them. These are the metal ones. And then they also have clear plastic ones. So you would just E6000 them. Okay. And you could also add like little diamond stones, kind of like I did with this one before. If you wanted to do that. You could even glue these and maybe like put them on your, on your picks as well. So many different options. I really like this pick though. Now I'm gonna fix that the silver pick, and come back and do that one because I really like that. I don't like how I bent it up though. So, oh, sorry. It's like perfect timing. Max is really like, hey, I really want to get out of this room. He's like, I'm stuck in here. All right, let's see if I can get this working better. Okay, guys. Thank y'all so much for being here with me, though. I hope you guys, I know it's not, I mean, to me, vintage, I think of glam and the 20s. And so I can't believe I broke that one. Actually, I can believe I broke it because that's me. But adding like just a little picks, and let's just straighten this one out. It becomes so pretty. And yeah, the bling is just amazing. And think about it on your Valentine's Day tree, or your I may need to use fabric tack like Jane Ann has told me to use because it's the best. You can even just wire it on there, guys. I'm just going to stick it in just because I kind of want it like here in the back. You would stick it in and add more plumes, more bling, more some of these. It is vintage. Oh, cool. Thanks, Jane. Thanks, Michelle, because I know you know vintage. I don't. But let me just kind of twirl that a little. So anyway, it comes up like, I really like these flowers. I love these perfume bottles. I got to let it dry. And look at the shimmer. That again, guys, that is just, look, watch, it's not going to come off. Well, you can't see it on my hands, but let me show y'all. This doesn't come off. See, it's on there. So you want to use your mica powders like watercolors or washes, or you just get this stuff. And then you add your mica powder. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Again, don't forget to sign up for the drawing, guys. Look at my description. It's amazing. She's given away two $50 drawings, and her washi papers are amazing. And hi, Robin. How are you? Thank you for joining me. I just made kind of like a glammy little flower pick and showed some little ornaments. So guys, yes, do not forget Crafty Network, the Hive. We're all live on all of these. Thank you to Jen. Crafty Network, the Crafters Hive, and with Liza, and then Crafty Creators Community, CCC, Crafty Creators Community. Don't forget to go sign up for that, do that entry form. The link is in the description. And both days we begin at 8 a.m. Eastern. And there's a full lineup, 32 people, 32 creators, today and tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I really appreciate it. And I'm kind of liking these kind of flowers. Thanks for trying something new with me. Again, I'm Nancy with Pretty Nancy Designs. You guys have a great day. Bye, guys. I'll just refresh your page. Stay on those sites and you'll see the next creator. Okay. Bye, guys.